How is everybody today? It's a wonderful day here. Just look at that. Look at that golden disc in the sky. Just amazing. Well, it's your old mate Daryl, along with Sir Toby the Valiant. Here he is. Well, we haven't seen him for a while, but he's here. Our friend the car. I don't want to get too close because there's a lot of glass on the floor. The local heroes have been around. But there he is, with the back window put out. We'll walk around the back so I can show you. I mean, it's been here since August. So it's like 7 months, isn't it? See, the wing mirror's gone. Windscreen wiper, I think one's broke. So I don't want to go around it. I don't want to get too close because of Toby. But there you can see it. The local heroes have managed to do what local heroes do, and they've smashed it. What they got out of that, God knows. Absolutely awful. It was wrong for whoever it was just to dump it there, but to smash it up, it's no different. Yeah, what a lovely day it is. Still, it's up to the people what live round here. If I lived round here and I had kids, I'd be worried about what they're going to do with it. They're going to get hurt. And I've been reporting it and making sure something were done. But if the people what live here don't care, well, who am I to care? Hey, the Coast Guard. There it is. Bloke at the back of me, he's got a lovely red Labrador. He's over there now. Lovely dog. He was screaming at it. There it is. Literally screaming at him, at the dog. Didn't work, it didn't help. Well, one of our buses. There you go, he's going to go into Hull interchange. It's about 20 miles away. I'm thinking of going on a journey on the bus, taking my gimbal with me, sitting at the front, perhaps going into Hull and taking some video footage of it. I think it's about an hour on the X7, I don't know. It'd be good. Other people do it. Come on, Tobes. Hey, I'll see. Yeah, I've got the gimbal again. Hi, John. How are you today? Hi, Bobby. No fish weight higher. Well, so that's something I'm going to be thinking about. You know, perhaps going into Hull, getting it on video, using my Oppo or something like that. and then doing a walk round Hull. Let me know what you think in comments. Do you think that's a good idea? Get the bus from Withensea to Hull, do a video, have a walk round Hull, and then make my way back, leave the car at home. Hi Guy. Oh, it's absolutely amazing, isn't it? Alright Bobby, I'll do that, because I can do that literally any time, and give you a walk round Hull. Do the video on my Oppo. I'll take with me my battery pack so it doesn't run out on me, because I need that in case anything happens to the Duchess. Not that anything will, but even so. And then upload that and do a live, and then catch a bus back later. I think it'd be something different, wouldn't it? No, you're not going over. I know you could do it. Wow. Really, Guy? You still got snow in? There's nothing here, it's warm. Yeah, look at me, no hat, no gloves, no coat. I'm still wearing a t-shirt underneath my shirt and pullover on my jumper. But my jumper, it's only a light jumper, it's not my big thick heavy winter ones. It's just absolutely amazing. Let's see if we can. Yeah, we've done it. We've got this big golden thing, big golden disc in the sky. Come on, Tobes, hang on. Let's just wait. There we go. Guy's left his car door open. Don't suppose he realises it. What have I done? Let's have a look. I've done just 8 miles today. I've done 4 miles this morning, and I've just done another 4 miles now. So I'm reasonably happy with that. Come on, Tobes. Let's see whether he will or not, or he won't. I don't know. He may get a bit quick. Come on. Queasy. No, he seems to be doing all right. I thought he might have got a bit queasy. But we're not going down onto the beach. No. There he is. The valiant one. There we go. He's a bit disgusted with me today. There he is. I committed the cardinal sin. I've come out without any treats. I thought I had them in, I thought I'd put them in my pocket. Got quite a few fishermen on the beach today. couple of dog walkers. When I came, the tide were a lot farther out. Certainly coming quite a long way. There he is, the valiant one in front, as always, leading the charge. It was a nice walk last night from Holland, weren't it? I really enjoyed that. But I know tonight the tide's in, so we can't go on the beach. So I've got my gimbal again. I seem to be doing all right with it. It's just one of them things you've got to get the knack of using. I've got a lanyard wrapped around my arm, which is good. If I were to drop it, you know, it's going to be safe. Morning, Jay. How are you today? Hi, Dave. You've just delivered. You've just delivered a rabbit pie, or you've had a rabbit pie delivered. Hello, Appetite Control Force. This is beautiful India. I wish it was India, to be honest. It's lovely and warm in India. I wish it was. When I was in Kochi, in the south of India, it was amazing. Sitting there watching the monsoon come in. That was really amazing. But no, we're in Yorkshire, the East Riding of Yorkshire. What you see there is the North Sea coast. We're at Withensea. It's about 20 miles from Hull, east of Hull. Come on. It is beautiful though. Ah, I'm with you. You've made it and you've delivered it. Right. I thought that was what it was, but I weren't 100% sure. So I thought I'd better ask Dave. Oh, don't be sorry. unless you're sorry that I'm not in India, of course. Oh, he's asking to go in. Hello, you two. I haven't got any treats on me. Hiya. And I don't have any on me. I know. I've left them at home. Unforgivable, isn't it? Unforgivable, isn't it? It really is. I know, I'm terrible. But I'm sorry. I'll try not to forget next time. Oh, they're absolutely lovely, them two. They know when they see me, there's always a treat in the offing. Unfortunately, they're at home. I thought I'd put them in my pocket. Knowing me, I'll put them in my coat pocket. But I'm not wearing a coat. Yeah, it's a lovely house, that. They were trying to sell it, but we took it off the market. We wanted 240,000 for it. Anyhow, it hasn't gone. And I think they're a bit disappointed and they're not going. Whether they put it back on the market or not, who knows? But that house has been literally renovated inside out. Literally. The whole house, it was gutted. So everything in it is more or less brand new. And that were about 3 or 4 years ago. They've had an extension put on it. 2-story extension. And they can't sell. You know, the property market's not good in Britain at the moment. Hi guys. Come on, Toby. Had much luck? No. Oh well. See ya. There's always tomorrow. Couple of fishermen asked me if you had any luck, and no, they haven't. Oh well. There's always tomorrow. Oh right. Did you actually see it? Come on, let's go up here. See, the sea's pretty calm. It's more or less in now, fully. Come on, Tobes. Don't know what he's sniffing at. Sir Sniff a lot. Come on. Do you actually get it on camera, Jack? The lunar eclipse. My son's into stuff like that. Big style. He goes to like a dark area and things like that in the UK. He's got a really good telescope. Come on. He's trying to get the kids involved and get them interested, which is a good thing, really. Oh, that's good. You're gonna have to put them on here, aren't you, on your channel? Look at the sun. Yeah, I'm really enjoying being out. It's nice having to be able to go out, and I'm not got hats, gloves. I've not even got my boots on. Just got walking shoes. One pair of socks. Amazing, really. It's a pity about the car and the car park all smashed up, isn't it? Well, I don't know what's going to happen either here or anywhere else with this war what's going on in Iran. I made sure my car was absolutely full to the brim yesterday when I was coming back from... Come on! From coast watching Hull. I made sure, because you know, I think if they've closed, if the Iranians close the Straits of Hormuz, and they're bombing and closing down lots of refineries and things, including that really big one in Saudi, there's going to be massive shortages of fuel. I do know in London people are panic buying. There's massive queues outside petrol stations. It's just beyond belief. So that panic will spread. And then the price will go up. So I'm going to use my car as little as possible. I'm going to just need to... Go on, mate, you're all right. Kiddie Winks doing what Kiddie Winks do. I wondered what was happening. Hiya. Hey, look. Whew. I wouldn't fancy Toby taking that on. Huge. Toby had a growl back at it, but I don't care. Yeah, so I was saying about fuel. I should imagine not just diesel and petrol, but gas and electricity is going to shoot up in price. Hello, love. One of my followers.
I found you. My son Tommy, he might be watching now.
Hiya, Tommy, if you're watching.
Yeah, hello. It's nice to meet you in person.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, I do. I watch it all the way up down.
You do?
Yeah, brilliant.
Well, I think tomorrow we're going to go to Hull. I'm going to go to Hull on the bus, and I'm going to
yeah.
and have a walk round Hull.
Oh, that's lovely. Put my glass on that bad.
Well, it's always lovely when I come across one of my viewers.
Yeah,
I know
definitely.
I've got quite a few round here.
You really have. It's so interesting. It was my son who got me onto you.
Really?
So
Oh.
right up Hampton Way, and the knowledge and everything you say. It's brilliant.
Oh, thank you very much.
So I just saw you then and I thought I recognised a little
That's him. Yeah, that's that guy. That's Daryl
So that's
and
lovely.
Toby.
You walk some miles, don't you?
I like to do about anywhere between 8 and 12 miles a day in winter. In summer I can walk anything up to 20.
Yeah.
I got diagnosed with diabetes.
Oh, bless you.
So I thought the best thing, when I was young I didn't have much money, I walked wherever I were, and I was never ill with anything.
Yeah, yeah,
And I got up to about 16 stone in weight.
yeah.
I'm now down to arbitrarily about 12.
Nice trim. Yeah, I'm not surprised with all the walking. That's brilliant. But yeah.
So I'm trying to get down to 11, back down to 11 and a half, which would be my weight for my height,
Yeah.
my
You'll feel
BMI.
better about that, won't you?
Yeah.
Is it type 1?
The type where you don't need insulin.
You don't, yeah, type 2.
Ah, yeah, so that's what I've got.
Yeah. It still suits your diet, isn't it, and everything, like you say, your exercise.
Yeah.
But you seem to have got that on board with losing all that weight.
I
as
think
well.
so. I don't.
Yeah.
Now and again, I'll take one of my tablets, but it's not very often. If my
Yeah.
blood sugar goes up,
Yeah,
anything over 6.5, take a tablet.
yeah,
But it's very rare. It does go up now and again,
yeah.
so I take a tablet,
That's right.
and then that's it. I might not take another tablet for a week.
Yeah, and that's keeping it in control.
I know.
Where you can.
Or now and again, I'll go and have a binge with sweets and chocolate.
You can't beat it, can you? Yeah, my grandson's diabetes. He was diagnosed on his 17th birthday, bless him. But
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's a type 1 where you do injects, but yeah, he's not keeping it under control. He's a
No.
devil for the sweets.
He needs to.
Yeah.
He needs to. I know it's hard, but he needs
It
to.
is, yeah. Oh yeah, we're trying to be on board with it, but yeah, a young lad like that is, yeah,
Yeah.
it's really, really hard, and it's like out of the blue. It's like, whoa, how do I cope with this?
I know. We've all been there at 17 though.
Yeah.
We've all tried to do things, and we've all thought, "Oh, sod it, I won't be."
Sod it. Oh, what's your little dog called again?
Toby.
Toby, that's it. Yeah.
Yep. And I've committed the cardinal sin. I came out with no treats.
Oh, no way.
I put them in my
Usually I have some in my pocket as well for dogs.
I put them in my coat pocket, and of course, I've not put.
You know what? You'll have to have two on the way back when you get home.
I'll sort it out. We'll make it up when I get home.
Oh, it's lovely to meet you, to see you. I'm so
Thank you. It's lovely to meet you.
Yeah.
What's your name again?
Marie.
Marie.
From Kingham, and it's Tommy.
Marie from Kingham.
Yeah.
Tommy's mum.
Yes, Tommy's mum. Thank you. I always.
Well, Tommy, I've just seen your mum.
I'm famous.
I'll-
Oh, you take care anyway.
I will,
Lovely to
Marie.
see you.
And lovely to
Nice
see you.
walk.
We will
Bye,
do.
lovely.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Good job. Keep it up. We love it.
Thank you. Thanks, Marie.
We love it.
I shall see you later.
Thank you. Bye.
How lovely. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That is good, that, Dave. Let's try and catch up again. Hi, Dwayne. Hi, Edward. Well, that were really nice. Hi, Dwayne. Thanks, it is really beautiful here, Stimson. Hi, Edward. Yeah, George Formby. Yeah, really nice. Marisha's called. And her son's called Tommy, and they're my viewers. I know there's quite a few people in Withensea that follow me. I do know that. Now and again people drive past me, they'll wave, and I think, well, how do they know me? Yeah. She really is a lovely person. And she recognised me, and she recognised Toby. So that's really good. That's really good that, you know, people know me. And Toby, I don't know what, you're being stubborn, aren't you? Come on. But it's good when people know you, and it's good when you get to know your people. Made me day as that. Mother and son. So thanks, Marie. It was really good to see you today. And Tommy, hiya, just been talking to your mum. Jack might be, I don't know. I mean, I think George Formby might have died before Jack were born. I'm not sure, Edward. You'd have to look it up when he died, but the feeling George Formby died round about 1969 or something like that. Somebody could look it up. Hello. Oops. We'll just carry on. Well, it's good to see motorbikes out. That's a scooter, not a bike, but even so. Saw one the other day. I weren't sure whether he was going to sort of leg it down here or not on his scooter. Come on, Toby. I think I've got a kiddie wink coming, so to be a bit careful. Oh well, so that's it then. Tomorrow, make me way to Hull. We'll do a bus ride. And then we'll have a walk round Hull. For the bus ride, I'll use my little Oppo. And then walking around Hull, I'll use this, my gimbal, and my new phone. So that'll be good, won't it? So that's 2 treats for tomorrow. Yeah, right, then we'll do that. That's it then, tomorrow. That's it done then, Dwayne. Tomorrow, 4 o'clock, as per normal, we'll have a walk round Hull. We'll have an hour, or an hour and a half, or something like that. And then I'll get the bus home. So that should be good. I'm actually looking forward to that. That could be quite interesting, couldn't it? Have a walk around the city centre and what have you. It should be quite good. Come on, Toby. There he is, the valiant one. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it, today? That's what I want to do. I can't do it at the moment, though. I want to take a picture of myself take a picture of my shadow with the gimbal. Let's see where we go with it. I'm going to go around here. You've got 2 biddies with 2 dogs. All right, mate.
All right.
Yeah, you. Hi, ladies. You all right? Come on, Tobes. Here we are. Let's just try it and see what happens. Well, I've got it. How well it's going to look, I'm not sure. There it is. Yeah, I can see the helicopter. It's just a helicopter, it's not the Coast Guard. Fucking hell. That's better. It's a bit better, that one. Let's just go and check tide times. Toby! Let's look at that. Come on. He's a swine. Tuesday, 4:39, high tide. And low water, 11 minutes past 11. So the tide's got about another 5 minutes before it reaches high tide. Then the next hour it'll go out 1/12 of its height, that is between low and high. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, of course you can, Ben. What would you like to ask? Come on, Tobes. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah. For me, died, yeah, 61 were it. Yeah, I knew it was the 60s, but I didn't really know when. His wife died on Christmas Day, and he said it was the best present she ever gave him. He has an impressive headstone in Warrington, right? For some reason, I don't know why, I thought he were buried perhaps in Blackpool. I don't know why I think that, but that was what I thought. Ah, Tobes. Now, if I do it tomorrow, Bobby, I'm going to leave Toby at home. Safety. It's definitely staying up much longer now. You're right there, Dwayne. Yep. It's definitely blue sky, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Well, that is of course a worry, isn't it, Ben? It is really worrying. So where this is exactly where it's going to go. Hello. I'm going to say hello. We're going to be nice. Well, we are being nice and we are saying hello. Oh. Yeah, I saw that somewhere. The thing is, you don't know how much is bravado, Texas talk, and how much is actual dinner. Look at that. How's that for you? I'm just hoping there will be some form of compromise somewhere. But history kind of tells me a very different story. But here's the thing, our own political leadership is absolutely shocking at the moment. You've got Keir Starmer, he's not going to support America, but he's going to let America use our bases. He hasn't really got any alternative. But one of our bases in Cyprus has been hit. What is he going to do? Now, he can do one or two things. He can either say, right, you've hit us, we're going to hit you back. Or he can say, look, I'm going to call for peace. I'm not going to escalate it. But it's happened. He could say something. Instead, he just sat there on the fence. Now, in politics and business, there's only one thing worse than a bad decision, and that's to sit on the fence and not make any decision. And that is what Starmer's done. It's a disgrace when France is sending an aircraft carrier to defend our base at Akrotiri in Cyprus. We're sending a frigate. It'll hopefully get there next week. We're all this big talk about Russia and what we're going to do and what we're not going to do, and how we're going to lead the coalition against Russia. Yet Iran, who've just hit one of our bases, people are injured, British people are injured in Dubai, and yet our Prime Minister doesn't condemn anything, he sits on the fence. So we might say Donald Trump is mad, and I don't really have an opinion on that one way or the other. I think he's playing a very dangerous game, but our own Prime Minister does a worst thing impossible, in my opinion, and that is not make a decision. Why do you... Oh, we're going to get dragged into it, there's no doubt about it. Hi, Charlie. Yeah, definitely Edward. I feel sorry for people in Britain, to be honest. Thanks, Sammy. It's Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I'm well. I hope you're well too. It's a wet dream. What's he doing? Look at him. Toblerone. Come on. He's back in the 1960s. I can't remember when it was. I think it was 1967, might have been 68. Our then Prime Minister, Harold Wilson, was asked by the US President to commit troops to Vietnam. Australia was sending troops, and I think New Zealand sent troops. And the President said, would Britain be prepared to send troops? I think it was Tricky Dicky who said it, Nixon, but I'm not sure. I'd stand to be corrected on that. Anyway, Harold Wilson turned round and said, no, not on your Nelly. I am not sending troops to Vietnam. Now, here's the thing. America knew exactly where Britain stood. The British people knew exactly where our Prime Minister stood and where our government stood. I can't say I agree with everything Harold Wilson said or did, but people knew exactly what he was saying and exactly what he meant, and he didn't mince his words. And that is what you should expect from a Prime Minister. Not one who sits on the fence, who buttons up and gives conflicting views. I'm not going to get involved. Yes, you can use our bases and things like that, and then says things, does things, and trying to appease. There's one lesson history taught us, or it should have taught us, and that is appeasement doesn't work. Whether you're going to appease Adolf Hitler in the 1930s or the Mad Mullahs in Iran, appeasement does not work. Now, whether Donald Trump and the American military will succeed in Iran, I don't know. But I don't even know what it is they're trying to do. Do they want regime change? Do they want to make sure Iran doesn't build a bomb? What do they want? What happens? There's a lot of Iranian scientists with enough knowledge to build some sort of bomb. But what happens if Iran breaks up? Only about 50% of Iranian people are actually Persians. You have Baluchis, you have Azeris, you have Tajiks, you've all sorts there, and in fact, if a country breaks up into pieces, then what? You have a lot of military hardware flying about there, a lot of up-to-date stuff. I mean, let's be fair. NATO, the EU, America and Britain between us, we haven't really done such a good job in Ukraine. Okay, we managed to hold the war, we franchised the war out. You know, lots of Ukrainian people are dying and not one NATO soldier has been hurt. So that's good. But it hasn't sorted it. 4 years later, we're still there. The more I think of it, it looks, you know, the world kind of looks like it did in 1937. 36, 37, when the Japanese invaded China and there was a civil war in Spain. I don't know what you guys think. Well, there is that, Dave. You're not wrong there. They had already said it. Hi, Tommy. How are you? If it's a Tommy, I think it is. I was just talking to your mum. Well, he doesn't. That's the thing. They've said they're not going to make a bomb. That's right, Dave. But do you believe them? Well, that is the thing. That is the thing, Dave. And they've got the Muslim vote have gone to the Greens, and they're not going to come back to Labour. I agree, Edward. But is there a bomb there? You're so talking to your mum. She's a lovely lady, is your mum. I know, she's absolutely, she is lovely. That could be a possibility, Dave. I mean, while the world has its eyes on the Middle East, this could be China's big opportunity to say that's it. How many places can America fight at once? I don't know. They're busy in Ukraine, supplying weapons and arms and things. Yeah, I thought that your mum were absolutely fantastic. It was a privilege. It's always a privilege to see people who are, in the flesh. Who are my subscribers. It's absolutely brilliant, Tommy. When you actually come across people and well, yeah, you subscribe to me. That is great. I know there's a few people in Withensea who watch me broadcast. I do know that. And it's like a privilege that they do. A real privilege. We have some good discussions on here as well. Got lots of people from all over the world. And you can talk about things. And it's great that we can do that. A lot of people on it, they like to see Toby. They like to go up to Holland, have a look at Holland Beach. Although it's a bit soggy up there at the moment on the cliff. And the tide's in, so there'll be no fun. And tomorrow, I was telling you, Mum, I'm going to get the bus to Hull. And I'll put that up as a video. But then when I get into Hull, I'm going to have a walk round, show people around what Hull looks like. Some of them actually like me walks around Hull, others have never seen it, so that'll be good. So tomorrow's going to be a long day for me. Oh, thanks a lot, Tommy. Thanks. That is really nice when people say that. It really is, and it does mean a lot to me that people enjoy what I do. Doing this, it's helped me a lot. It's helped me lose a lot of weight. I was diagnosed with having type 2 diabetes last year, and I've lost I was 16 and a half stone. I'm now down to 12. So I've lost all that weight. And a lot of that is down to me walking. But, but a lot of it is down to the encouragement of my subscribers as well. Days when I'm not felt like going out, but I've got to come out and see you guys. If it's been really, really raining, I don't. Or it's been really bad, the weather's been bad, then there was no sense in it. But mainly I do. And it's, for you guys as well, really. And to get that encouragement, I don't know, it's just amazing. My wife, the old Duchess, she's disabled, she struggles. Now this is somebody who used to walk right the way across the Pennines, uphill and down dale. Never a moan, never a groan. She could just do it. She was a real trooper. And now she struggles. So I've got to keep myself going. For her, really, as well. And you guys have really, really made it possible. So I am in awe. And I'm grateful for that. You made it easier. And of course, Toby, well, careful Toby. He is the star. Yeah. Yeah, we've built up a really good collection of people who I see them on here every night. Jack and Sammy both live in America. Dwayne lives in America. I have people from Australia, New Zealand. I'll tell you something, guys, what I am worried a little bit about. A Muslim girl, our Iranian girl who comes on now and again. I think they've turned the internet off in Iran at the moment, and that's where she lives. I'm just hoping, I don't know which side she's on, whether it's the Ayatollahs or the other side, I've no idea. And I'm not going to get into politics on that, but I hope she's all right. Can you imagine being stuck in that at the moment? It'd be horrendous. So I hope she's all right anyway. If she can hear me, I'm thinking of you, and I hope whatever the outcome is, I hope you're safe. And only thing I can say is keep your head down. Just be very careful, look after yourself. I kind of get this feeling where Iran's concerned, there are no good guys. I remember going back to 1979. I've told you before, I was quite left-wing in them days. And I'm not ashamed of that. It was part of me growing up. And I remember the Ayatollah taking Iran over, and I can remember the Shah running off, him and his family. I was, like a lot of people, I was cheering the Ayatollah. I thought, yep, whatever he is, nothing could be as bad as a Pahlavi dynasty. The Shah looked after his own. He didn't really care about anybody else. And I thought, if this lot aren't going to be perfect, no way can they be as bad as the Shah. And they've turned out to be a complete nightmare. I don't support Reza Shah's son in becoming the new Shah of Iran, but then it's up to the Iranian people. Whatever's going to happen will happen. But I just think of other adventures we've had in the Middle East, and they don't end well, do they? Somebody on Radio 4 were trying to say, oh, listen to us, or coming home from Coast Watch, and they were trying to tell us that things now were better in Iraq than what they were when Saddam was there. And I thought, I don't know whether they are or they're not, but from what I know of Iraq, it's literally a hellhole. It's run by a mafia. It's run by the mafia. Yeah. Would you, Dave? I don't know. Yeah, I could do Jack, but no, I'm not really into making money on it. Oh, I know that Edward. They got a new leader and he got bombed. So we'll have to see what goes on there. And you were 17, were you? In 1979, I was what? 24? And it was just before I met the old Duchess. I met the old Duchess in 1980. And I was 25. I was 25 in November 1979. And I met the old Duchess. I think it was March 1980. And we got married in September 1983. No, August the 17th. If she's listening, she'll kill me if I don't remember our wedding date. But we've been together for all that while, 4 to 6 years. I think if I lived there, Dave, I wouldn't pretend anything, because everybody will be out to get everybody. I think if I lived there, I'd do my best to get out. But I think I'd have done that before. I'd have been on one of them boats coming over from Cali, got permission to stay, and then brought the old Duchess and the kids over. Just an awful situation, really. But I do know the gilt market crashed. We'll have to see what happens. The price of crude at the moment, has gone through the roof. So how long it'll take to hit the pumps, I don't know. If the gilt market crashes, the share market's lost another %. You know, the stock market of the FTSE. At some time the bank is going to have to act. They were hoping to cut interest rates this month, but I think they can kiss that goodbye. I think now we're looking at interest rates going up, because this war isn't going to be over in days. And it's going to affect everybody. I might do some sort of blog on the economy at some point. There he is, the leader. Come on, Tobes. I'll make it up to you when we get home, I promise. I mean, coming out without treats. I put them in my pocket, my coat pocket, and then come out with no coat on. Come on, I know, I've let you down, Toby. No, I agree with you. No, I agree, Edward. That's the thing. Yeah, true, flat is it. That is the beauty of it. Blue sky. You've got a big golden thing, big golden disc in the sky. That's nice. Come on. Hey! Hey, swine. Look at that big golden disc. It's just absolutely beautiful. I'm hoping that we've got through all the bad weather and it just gets better now and it stays warm while about October like it did last year. Mind you, as my mum always used to say, if March comes in like a lamb, it goes out like a lion. But last year was absolutely stupendous. I mean, we went away for last week of March and it was absolutely beautiful. But it had been beautiful since the beginning of March. That was the thing. And I thought we were going away in the last week. It's going to rain, it's going to snow, hail and everything and be freezing. But no, it was gorgeous. Oh, thanks for that, Edward. Yeah, once the mullahs took over, you know, the Ayatollahs and people, they took Iran back to the 15th, well, no, the 13th century. Hello, mate. How are you?
Thank you.
I'm good. Come on, Tobes. Yeah. It did have a very, very Western outlook, Iran. There were lots and lots and lots of Iranian students coming over to study in the UK. You know, learn English and study at our universities. A lot went home, you know, with engineering degrees and things like that, you know, to build up the petrochemical industry and so on. It became a powerhouse in Iran. And when it was taken, but here's the thing, we only know what we could see. You go to Tehran, it was like any Western city, or Isfahan, or Zedan, any of them places. Hello. But what was it like in the country? You get 10 miles outside Tehran, 20 miles outside Tehran. People couldn't read or write. In the towns, Bandar Abbas and places like that, literacy were like 95%. Tehran, probably about 80%. But then when you get out into the countryside, you're looking maybe 10, 15%. Very few women could read or write. So we kind of see one side of it, but then we don't see the other. I mean, who was it? You got to ask, who was it who wanted Iran to return to the 13th century? It certainly weren't the middle class in Iran. Hello. It certainly weren't the Iranian middle class, or the skilled workers in the oil industry. Toby. But the fact was, the majority of people were rural, and they were backward anyway. So while you go to Tehran, and it looked like a Western city and the people had Western outlooks. Hey, swine! The people had Western outlooks. The majority of people at that time lived in the countryside, who lived in rural settlements, and they had a different type of life altogether. You're right, Flack. It does. It has a very interesting history. The whole thing's unfortunate. And it's not even Islam, and we can't just say it. You know, you can't just blame Islam. Yeah, you've got to look deeper than that. It's Islam. If you want to believe in Islam, if a person wants to believe in Islam, well, that's fine. You want to be a Muslim, the 5 pillars of Islam and all the rest of it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's like being a Christian. There's nothing wrong with being a Christian. There's nothing wrong with being a Jew. Nothing wrong with being a Hindu or a Sikh or, any other religion you want. But it's when that religion becomes political. It's not Islam, it's Islamism. I mean, look at some of these Christian fundamentalists in America who will go out and kill for Jesus. Look at that David Koresh. I mean, I can remember going back, I think it was about 1993, 1994. And if he had a big community somewhere, and he got visited by the FDA, and he gave orders for his community to be set on fire with hundreds of people in it, and they all died. They died, they were Seventh-day Adventists or something, the Dravidian sect of the Seventh-day Adventists. Someone will have to look it up on the internet. But loads of people died. For what? I think you look at things like the Moonies. I think any type of fundamentalism, I don't care what it is dangerous. Hang on. There we go. Good boy, Toby. Good boy. Didn't make a muff at that bike. Any type of fundamentalism is wrong. Yeah, they certainly have. I mean, they don't want the Iran that the parents had. Hello Irene, how are you today? It's lovely here in Withensea. Nice, it's warm, I don't even have a jumper on, no gloves, no hat, nothing. Yes, Waco, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Waco, yeah, I couldn't think of its name. In a way, Dave, but then again, when Europe were in the Dark Ages, for scientific progress, we're all coming from the Islamic world. Come on. Yeah, it was the Islamic world. I mean, we actually have the Arabic system of numbering. Yeah, it's been modified a bit, but it's basically Arabic that we have. The Arabs invented zero. And that changed mathematics. Algebra. That's where it gets its name from. It's an Arab name. And having a belief is one thing. But it's when that belief takes over everything. Oh, I've got a job to do looking at this. And we're going to have our fun and games now. Oh, no, we're not. Hang on. You would have to do that just fair, wouldn't you? Especially when... Right. So just bear with me, folk. I've got my civic duty to perform. Hang on, Tobes. Right. There we go. There it is. Seen it, spot it, bag it and bin it. Got it all. There we go, folk. Almost there. Yeah. So that's Toby sorted out. We got it picked up, seeing it, bagged it, and now we're going to bin it. Yeah, so I was saying, when that belief gets that much, it takes over your entire life and you will kill. In Britain, in some Muslim families, we see honour killing. Because a girl goes out with a non-Muslim boy, they will kill her. It's not all Muslims what are like that, let's be fair about it. But they will kill her. Yet at the same time, thousands of girls, underage girls, were sexually abused by paedophile pimps and child rape gangs. And the authorities here in Britain go, well, it was easier to blame the girls. Now the guys who were doing all this, hello, you know, they'll do whatever they're doing with the young girl and then they'll go to the mosque and they will pray. And then you'll get some half-wit, like Andy Burnham from Greater Manchester, who will turn round and say, but we're not proper Muslims. That's better. Because a proper Muslim wouldn't do that. And this is the thing, when there's no form of regulation, then these things just happen. I mean, like I've said to people lots and lots of times, the majority of Muslims, Muslim men, what do they want? Go to work, earn a bit of money, look after the families, send a few quid home to keep the parents. Or a few more quid to build a house somewhere, in Mirpur or somewhere like that, for when they retire. Make sure the kids get a good education. And that's like 99% of them. But then you've got this 1% who are totally, totally different. Yeah, basically, yeah. But I don't use the term grooming, Dwayne. Grooming is something I do to my dog. You know, you make sure he look nice, cut the nails. That's grooming. What they were doing was rape. Selling children to be raped. So that's why I call them paedophile pimps and child rape gangs. Because that's exactly what they were. I mean, a lot of people say it only happened with white girls, but it didn't. It could happen with any girl. You have the same problem in Pakistan. You've got the same problem within Pakistani communities with young girls. But for shame, they can't say anything. Your daughter gets raped by the imam. You can't tell anybody. You blame your daughter. We don't blame the guy who did it. They blame the daughter. Well, have a look and see how much work they've done today. Oh yeah, WCLF. No, it's a way of satirising, cleaning up something which was very, very dirty and nasty. The BBC don't like the word paedophile pimps, and they don't like the word child rape gangs, so they call it child grooming. It's a lot nicer. So you can imagine these old men sitting there with a child on the knee combing their hair or something like that. No such thing. The correct term is paedophile pimp and child rape gangs. The paedophile pimp will drug the child, give the child, inject heroin into them or some other drug, and then I'll get them drunk, and then the paedophile pimp, they will sell them. That's how much you've done. Will sell the children's bodies to the child rape gang, and then the gang members, might be 5, might be 10, might be 20, they will all rape the child. Now our authorities, our police, our social workers, our council found it easier to blame the girls and say that the girls had made lifestyle choices to sleep with those men. In the UK, it is illegal to have sex with a child under the age of 16. A person under the age of 16 cannot agree to have sex, so therefore it's rape. And some of these kids we're only 12. So that's what we've done. So they're building a retaining wall, and then they're going to put the things up, the chalet or whatever they are, the kiosks up. Oh, Doctor not so happy. You flatter me. Well, tomorrow we're going on a good one. We're going to Hull. So I'm going to do a video on the bus going to Hull. And I'll just load that up. And then in Hull, I will do a live special from Hull. Same time, 4 o'clock. And we'll have a look round Hull, see what we think of it. I'll be planning my walk round tonight. I'll leave the car at home and get the bus. So that's going to be good. Go on, Tobes. Let's get across while we can. Hiya, mate. You all right? Yep. You? That's somebody else who knows me. Hell, I am getting famous. So this is the thing. I'm not having a go at individual Muslims. But like in Iran, when it becomes or anywhere where you get that fanaticism, that is when it's wrong. Yeah, that's it, Jack. Grooming is a euphemism. It just means nothing. I mean, grooming, you're going to groom somebody. Oh, I'll comb your hair and I don't know, put bloody ribbons on it or do whatever it is. Hiya, you alright? Yep, you?
Yeah. Looks good.
It does, doesn't it?
Are you going to put this on the YouTube?
Yeah, I will be doing.
Under what name, like?
Right, it's Daryl Baker.
Okay, Darryl.
Right, Daryl Baker, one word, all lowercase, 1692. So it's Daryl, Darryl, Baker, yeah, 1692. I've got you on there now, anyhow. See you later. Somebody else who wants. It's a good day today. Oh, Dr. Not Swabby, yeah, poor Toby. Put sunglasses on him, yep, so people don't know who he is. Oh, it's absolutely amazing though, isn't it? Yeah. So tomorrow we are going to Hull. So we're going to have the bus journey first of all. I'll try and make sure I'm sat upstairs on top of the driver, the best seat on the bus. And then I'll sit here with my gimbal, taking pictures. I might take Toby. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Well, guys, we're here again. Toby, oi. Ooh, what are that? Toby, here. Your people want to say hello. There you are. It's about as good as it's going to get. So I just want to say to everybody, thanks a lot for your company tonight. It's been an absolutely fantastic walk. You will see me in Hull tomorrow. How many miles today, Edward? Just give me a moment. We've done 11.59 mile, 11.6 mile. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, we will be having a good night. I've been to Hull and back. Somebody's already got that, so I can't really do it. Somebody's already got it. Yep. So tomorrow we're going to go to Hull. We're going to have a walk round Hull. We're going to see what there is there, and we're going to have a great day. So, and you thanks to you as well, Dwayne, and everybody else. So once again, thanks to everybody for everything, for your likes, your comments, your shares and subscriptions. It's great having you. And tomorrow we're going to have a good time in Hull. So at that, I'm just going to say good night to everyone. I'm just going to go and see the old Duchess now.